Hello everybody and welcome back to Nostalgic Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. I took a couple of days away from YouTube, just in general. I've been quite busy. Life sometimes comes at you fast and it comes at you hard and you're just kind of along for the ride for a little while, so I haven't really had the chance to sit down. While I was offline, I improved the roof here. You know, I said I was going to do a little extra. All I really did was add some stairs to either side. But now the roof of this building looks so much better than it did before. It's kind of unbelievable. So we're going to turn the camera around. And with this lovely view of the two new buildings, or upgraded buildings should I say, we're going to read some comments. And I'm going to tell you some stuff. So, yeah. Okay, on second thoughts, maybe we won't do it here because there's a zombie and the dog is very loud, so let's go somewhere else. Let's go in here, actually. It's getting dark anyway, so we might as well just walk in and enjoy the new roof that we've built. I'll take you upstairs where it's nice and quiet, minus the music, of course. Ooh, climb the ladder. This is what these rooms look like now that I've added this new roof. I've kind of got this new little section. But anyways, let's read some comments. We have a comment here from KidDeath8883. What title update version is your world on? And Ultimate BatDave7425 responded with, it sounds like he created it on TU0 and now it's on the final one, TU75. So yeah, I created this world on the day this game came out. I literally downloaded it on the day one, like as soon as it came out, and I created the world on the very first title update. But it's updated to current. So anything I can do in this is anything that you can do on a current updated Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. However, they don't support the Xbox 360 edition, and I think the very last update was the aquatic update. I don't know which title update number that actually is, but I do know this world started with no updates and is ended on the most recent update, so that's where we're at. Thanks for your comment, by the way. Creog I think, says, these videos are awesome, brings me back. Yeah, I mean, I love the feel of this. It really reminds me of a simpler time where Minecraft was a lot, I don't know, it's weird because it was nostalgic even when it was happening. So yeah, thank you. Fatbike Arctic Nomad 2122 says, I'm loving this channel. This is fun and entertaining. Nothing compares to the times of Xbox 360 and Minecraft. That is such a cool thing to say. I love your Xbox logo. That is really cool, man. Thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. Ultimate BatDave7425 asks, I wonder if you have and played Tales of Vesperia for your 360. It's my absolute favourite game, and hearing how you wanted to play Blue Dragon shows that you are not against Japanese anime variety of gaming. I'm a massive fan of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII was my first video game, and probably still my favourite video game. I am well up for playing RPGs on the Xbox 360. There really aren't that many. I just recently bought one called Lost Odyssey and I started playing it, but the reason I didn't record that or don't record that is because I feel like RPG games are quite heavy of the story, and if I'm talking all the time, or maybe I'll be sat there just not really talking. I mean, if you want me to do a let's play of Tales of Vesperia, it's something I've been considering buying for a while. I just haven't went and bought it. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. And anyone else in the comments, if you would like to see any other sort of genre of games on the 360, let me know. Or just any other games, really. I mean, I have other things. I'm just on an Xbox 360 kick at the moment, I suppose. But yeah, I absolutely love RPGs. It's probably my favorite type of video game, JRPGs and RPGs in general. Anything you fight monsters and level up and get stronger, I love that sort of stuff. So yeah, thank you, dude. I will look into that game. Mario Cond 7181 says, keep up the good videos, man. I miss the old Minecraft days. Yeah, so do I. I know a few people that just stopped playing it because it got too updated, and I was myself personally, I'm like, it's just more stuff to play the game with. But some people really don't like how unsimplistic it is nowadays, and I can understand that. It was a lot simpler, and the old days definitely do feel like a golden age. Thank you for your comment. Goodbye. More comments? Yes. Lion Netzy says, I needed this very badly for my soul. You wanna know what's good with my soul? Looks like my soul needs some serious help. Ah! My soul! Yeah, I had to get out of there. The gas couldn't even give me a second to articulate this joke. I'm glad I gave you something that makes your soul feel better. That's probably one of the nicest things that was ever said to me. I still got a couple more comments. You guys absolutely smashed it with the comments over the past few days. Really appreciate that. It's so cool because I keep saying it gives me something to do at the start of each episode, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So let's move on to the next one. CodRut4980 says top gamer. I mean, I'm actually terrible at this game, or just all games. My KD on Call of Duty, back when Call of Duty was everything everyone did, it was probably like 0.1. I genuinely am just really bad at video games, but I appreciate the compliment either way. We got the cat vibes here with this video. Looks like it was posted on 2013. Lol, pretty good. Yeah, I really love the old style. I don't know, something about it is just relaxing to me, and also like the Xbox 360 edition is so different. I play so many different versions of Minecraft in my day-to-day, and this one is definitely unique, and it holds a special place in my heart, and I feel like other people may have grown up with it as well. So I mean, statistically it's pretty likely most people started with this version of the game, so you know, I think it's special. I think what I like about it is it still feels like that version of the game. You know, it hasn't gone too crazy and made itself its own thing. It still feels like a bit of a time capsule. But yeah, thank you for the comment. That's awesome. And finally, we have Azos SO5QR. This is great to watch while we wait for the Minecraft movie, GTA 6, and Elder Scrolls 6. I love you, Chief. Woohoo! So I actually watched the Minecraft movie today. It's actually April the 4th, 2025 today, and I want to talk about it a little bit. So yeah, if you've seen it or are going to see it, let me know what you think. I thought it was okay, but I'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, thank you all so much for the comments. It's really awesome. I love that you guys are loving this. I think that's really awesome. And I do try and accommodate as much as I can, and try and give everyone a chance to get in the videos. The thing is, I am a pretty busy individual in my, I guess, my real life, my spare time. I mean, it's all my real life, but I'm a pretty busy individual. Sometimes I just have too much to do and just can't find the time to sit down and record. If I could schedule it properly and make sure that everyone knows that I'm doing this at a certain time, maybe that would be a good way of doing it. But I also don't want to do what a lot of Let's Players do, where they just kind of sit and record for 8 hours and then upload like half an hour every day, like do it one day a week. I kind of feel like if I go away and come back and I'm posting in sort of real time, then you guys can get to interact with me more, but also my life can be happening and I can have more stuff to tell you guys while I'm playing this, because I feel like this isn't just I'm playing Minecraft. I feel like it's got a lot to do with me talking about stuff and experiences that I've had and just what's going on in my life. There isn't another person with me, so I don't get that like comedy duo where we can bounce off each other. It's just me and whatever comes to my mind. So, you know, I hope you like that kind of style, and I'll try and be relaxing today. I'm not really sure what the idea is for today, the goal. I haven't spotted one yet, but yeah, we'll figure out something. I just want to say thanks again for the comments. It really means a lot to me. It's really, really cool knowing that people are actually enjoying this, because it's one thing for me to enjoy it. I'm sure I've said this before. It's one thing for me to do it and enjoy doing it. It's another thing to know that other people are getting enjoyment out of something I'm enjoying. Because if I'm just having a good time and that's making other people have a good time, then that's just, everybody's winning in that scenario. And I really like that. This reminded me that I wanted Silk Touch. But the Nether is a scary place, as you may or may not have noticed earlier. But yeah, what do I need to do? I was thinking maybe upgrade the kennel next. I also might free this dog from his prison. Or maybe Actually, in the comments, if you see this part, you should tell me. Do I release the dog or not? I might even do a channel poll. Not that I think people will see it necessarily, but if I take a picture of the dog and then make a poll, free him or no, maybe you could decide whether we free him or not, because he's quite loud. It's kind of the most annoying thing about him is how loud he is. Not the dog, but just the minecart in general is just really, really quite loud, and it's a little obnoxious. So, yeah, I saw the Minecraft movie today. The one with Jack Black as Steve, and Jason Momoa as Jason Momoa, and it was like 2 hours ago. Yeah, just got back from watching that and pretty much just found the time to sit down and talk for a minute. It was alright, you know? It wasn't something that's gonna make you go, oh man, I need to watch the next one. You know, it wasn't exactly like a movie that makes you go, oh my word, I'm so glad that I watched that. But I do think it's interesting that it exists. Would I say it's good? I don't know. Was it a good movie? It was a movie. It was... I put it in that classification of completely harmless movies that you put on to switch your brain off to. I would say that's the kind of movie that was. It tried to be funny. It succeeded a little, but for the most part it was just trying too hard to be funny. And yeah, but the thing I'm most excited about, and I'm going to show you guys, if you are paying attention to the screen right now, I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to use my webcam to show you something that I got, and I'm not going to reveal myself. I'm just going to show you the thing that I got because I think it's really cool. So here we go. Here's my little collection of Minecraft stuff. I'm holding the camera with my hand, which is why it looks so shaky. But I got this from the Minecraft movie. It's a dirt block. You know, it's just a tub for popcorn. You know, nothing too special inside, but like, dude, that's so cool. I love that. I think that's awesome. And there's a kind of more OG dirt block. This is a clock. Usually it's plugged into my Xbox. I suppose I could show you my Xbox. Usually it's plugged into my Xbox so that I have an idea of how long the time goes for. Oh, and here's the bomb. So yeah, the Minecraft movie was alright. I'm going to switch back to the game now. So yeah, I was most excited about that. The movie itself, what on earth? I keep saying I need to fix this door, don't I? I'm going to fix it right now. The movie itself, I wasn't really that bothered about. I mean, the fact that it exists just it melts my brain. The fact that Minecraft has a movie is one of those things that it was like an inside joke. It was like, imagine if there was a what's next? The movie. Like, how do you turn this into a movie? Yeah, apparently that's how. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Don't expect it to be the best thing ever. Don't have any expectations, actually. And if you can get your hands on one of the dirt blocks, or I think in other parts of the world you have different stuff. I'm in the UK, so the stuff that I can get and the stuff that you can get might be very different. But if you can find access to this sort of stuff, get it. Go watch the movie, buy the tub, bring the tub home, because there might be a second Minecraft movie, but they'll probably do different, like, tie-in merchandise. And, you know, this merchandise, not only do I just genuinely think it's cool, but it also might just become completely unavailable and never be sold again. So, like, you know, if you're interested in Minecraft and you want to watch a movie that is not going to demand much brain power, the Minecraft movie is great. Go watch the Minecraft movie. There isn't a lot of building necessarily, or like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there isn't a lot of what makes it. It's definitely Minecraft. Like, it's all Minecraft. 100% it's Minecraft, but there isn't. It's not what I think of when I think of Minecraft. It is all Minecraft. It's all just like, this is what Minecraft is. It's like if someone was trying to explain to you what Minecraft was. but like they're like you could do anything, but then they do very little because they're too busy trying to show you everything that Minecraft is in a sense. Minus the main plot line, there's a plot line where the piglings come to the overworld, and I won't say any more of it than that. But basically, that never happens in actual Minecraft. It's not a thing. They don't really come out of the Nether. Maybe they will one day. That would be kind of annoying if your stuff just started getting griefed by piglings. I don't think people would like that. But yeah, it was an alright movie, and I think if you want to watch, you should watch it. Just don't expect it to be the movie that's gonna. It's not gonna change your life or make you fall more in love with Minecraft. If you don't like Minecraft, don't go watch it. And I think the best experience possible, we got a very quiet movie theater with a handful of people, but we wanted it to be quiet. I think the best possible experience with that movie would be going in when it's busy, and busy with all the people that know all the memes and stuff, because then you're going to get the reactions, the live, you know, the live studio audience kind of feeling, the live, everyone's watching a movie and laughing, because the movie itself, it's kind of background noise. It's kind of what it feels like. It's kind of strange watching it on a big screen because it kind of felt like a movie that wasn't meant to be. You're not meant to pay that much attention to it, really. It wasn't deep, like not like it would be. It had some moments where it was trying to be. It had a point to make, but it didn't seem like it really tried that hard to make that point. I feel like someone just came up with like, oh, here's something that kids should know, and then they just occasionally just mentioned that. So, put the stairs down. So yeah, watch it. It's alright, but you know, I've never reviewed a movie, so it's alright is as far as I can go with it. It's a movie. You want to watch a movie? It'll do. You just want to put something on and not feel like you have to think about it too much. Then yeah, it's kind of like what I try and do with these Minecraft videos, where I just walk around and talk for a while, and then give you something that you can just kind of zone out to in the background. I mean, the way I play the game is actually pretty much zoning out. I just walk in circles. I'm not accomplishing anything. Like, I mean, I have done a little bit of a roof here, but there is clearly no focus for the most part, unless I'm doing something specific. I do think, however, there is going to be a way for me to upgrade this. I've been getting into this new roofing technique that I've not come up with. Like, someone will have done this way before me, and someone will have a way better way of doing it. I'm not saying that I've invented something. I haven't. I'm just doing something that just occurred to me recently. No, that was the last one. That was so unsatisfying. No, I have to jump down. That's so unsatisfying. There we go. See, it's kind of like a little... It's kind of like a little roof. Without having to commit completely to the roof. I've gave it a bit more shape. Maybe I should put some stone walls up along the side here. Have I got any cobblestone? Oh no, I'll do the stone brick walls, actually. Or, wait, no. I'll do the cobblestone walls. Is that cobblestone or is it gravel? It's cobblestone. Okay, we'll go turn the cobblestone into walls. And we'll put them up alongside the building. There we go. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot I wanted to talk about, to be honest. I just wanted to mention the comments and then talk about the Minecraft movie. I almost was considering doing one last night, but I couldn't. I just didn't have the time last night. I was going to be like, the movie comes out tomorrow, I'm going to go watch it, blah blah blah, but like, I just didn't have the time, so I didn't. So after the fact, now I'm here going blah blah blah, the movie's out. Watch it. But for now, I think just going to be a little quieter and kind of lull myself back into just chilling and playing this game so that you can enjoy this gameplay. I am interested though, if you're studying or something while watching this video, like what are you studying, and do these videos help having the background noise? I know having background noise definitely helps me think sometimes, because it can be quite overwhelming trying to focus on something. It can be quite hard to just direct your focus for so long. But like, what are you studying? And you know, what made you decide that's what you wanted to study, if it's something that you've decided and it's not just some studying you just have to do. That looks so different. It's crazy how much difference you can make with just a couple of miter alterations. Oh, I want to upgrade the enchanting building, but I don't know what to make it out of. Maybe nether brick, but that will take an absolute eternity to smelt that much nether brick. So I need an alternative to nether brick. I put obsidian on the floor, kind of thinking forward here, thinking I want the room to be nice. Maybe I could put some vines in here, or if there's some other kind of decorative wall block I can use, I would totally use that. If you have any ideas what block to use for this, let me know. I'm all ears. When it comes to ideas on how to do stuff, you know, I'd love to hear some suggestions. I've had some suggestions for putting poles up these walls. I might do that actually, put some poles up the walls. I also might not, I don't know. I'm just thinking it'll mean I have to get rid of the glass. But maybe the glass shouldn't go all the way out this way. Maybe the glass should be just in one more. So if I replace that with an oak, then it'll kind of give it more structure, instead of it kind of looking like it's just the whole building is just sat on top of a square of glass. Like, that can't be structurally safe. Not sure why there is randomly that there. That's odd. Maybe I need to get rid of that tree as well. Oh, the redstone building was another thing that I wanted to do. This. I need to make this less ugly. But I don't know what to do with it. Like, I could almost just scrap the entire thing. Because this, you know, in this shape and form, it's just kind of useless. But I don't know what goes with redstone. Yeah, it used to feel very limiting. In current Minecraft, like the Minecraft that's still being updated, it's a lot easier to think about what you want, because you can get like pretty much every colour through some way or another. But in this version, I think maybe I could make red concrete, but then I'd have to find gravel, and like gravel is normally absolutely everywhere, right? But in this one, I'm not sure where to even begin looking for it. Not only that, but the hardest thing about, like, I can't just go out and venture and look for stuff, because I've already done it so many times before that, like, if I need something I don't have, I have a knowledge in the back of my mind that remembers all the resources that were available to me. Like, that information is just in there somewhere. And like, whenever I think, oh, I need such a material, I remember that I can't actually access it because of the way either it was generated, or just remembering that basically everything I ever found was stone, dirt, wood. There's some gravel. Not only that, but everything is extremely limited. Like, see how I've just turned that into flint by mistake, okay? So, flint is great, for making arrows and stuff, and in RL Craft Dragora it's like the first thing that you need. I play that as well, that's fun. I say fun, or it's very annoying. I have a Twitch channel, I don't use it super often, but I've been streaming that when I get the chance. So, you know, I'm trying to squeeze in a bunch of different things. If you're interested in my Twitch channel, it's Mulchi Live, but don't expect to see me go live anytime soon. If you do decide to follow though, that would be really cool. That would make you even cooler. Especially if the next time you stream you're like, hey, I followed you from that video. That would be... I don't think I've ever had anything like that happen. That would be such a cool thing to happen. But yeah, in that, flint is like everything. But in this, you make flint, you're trying to get gravel and you make flint. That piece of gravel can never be flint. Or that piece of flint, sorry, can never be gravel again. So theoretically, if you mined all of the gravel in the universe of the game that you're currently playing, and then kept doing that until it was all flint, you would just have a gravel-less world and there would be no way of you getting more gravel. Now, why do you need that is the question. Well, if you're trying to make concrete, you need gravel and you need sand. Now the thing is, when you turn something into concrete, the resources that you use disappear. They're gone forever. So you could theoretically collect all the gravel and the sand in the world and then just never be able to make concrete again. Now I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it doesn't matter that much. But like, this is how much sand I've got that I know of. So much of this world is basically just dirt and trees. Gravel is something I might find while I'm searching for a cave, but because this is an old version of Minecraft, the caves are like basically non-existent. This is truly a simpler version of the game. It really is. Everything is so much simpler. It's so much more like... There's also less to it though. So while I love the simplicity, there's also problems with the simplicity, as in it kind of inhibits your ability to create as well as you possibly could. Also, like, current Minecraft might have a biome that has more gravel than anything else to accommodate for the fact that they have a recipe that uses so much gravel. And this version of Minecraft just doesn't have anything like that. So you're stuck with just finding a random bit of gravel and being like, oh, random gravel. It's really hard to find somewhere where there's an abundance of gravel unless you're digging and mining and digging and mining, and you just get stuck and you just happen to be like, oh, there's so much gravel here, I need to get through this gravel to actually mine. Those are the best situations to find gravel. So finding a gravel like this, you have to find it bit by bit. It's very hard for it to just be there. And when you need, I think the concrete recipe is something stupid like 4 gravel and 4 sand together, and that gives you 4 blocks back, I think. We'll find out afterwards. This is a learning experience for me right now. Yeah, it can be very easy to you're just losing gravel. Not that it should matter. I am hoping that I should be able to find enough to do whatever it is I want to do with the redstone room. It's just I'm thinking the sheer size of that building. If I was to try and replace it all with red concrete, I don't know how long that would take me because of how long it's going to take me to find all the gravel. And you know the thing about gravel is it's absolutely everywhere until you're trying to find it. It's like the most annoying block. I find gravel so annoying. And then to think that there's going to be a situation now that's going to be like, oh, I need gravel and I can't find it anywhere is like, so the opposite. It's usually, oh, I'm so sick of this gravel, I have to switch to my shovel. But we'll see what we can do. We'll pick up as much gravel as possible, and we'll see how many concretes we can make. I also don't know if you can dye concrete after you've made it, because if not, then you've got a hard choice ahead of you. You've just spent all this time looking for gravel and sand, and then you bring it back and you give it a color that you think looks alright until you put it down. I'm sure it goes darker when it's set, the concrete as well. So if you get a color that you think you like, and then you discover that you actually don't like it, then you're stuck. Gotta go out and get more gravel. Not only that, but the colors, the dyes, like cactus green. If you need green, you need the cactus, and if you have a world that has no cacti, well, you're just screwed. There is no alternative to cactus green. There's an ocelot here, which is weird, considering that there are no jungles, and I thought they only spawned in jungles. See, I'd rather have it the other way around. I'd rather have, like, the biome and not the mob, instead of the other way around. Instead of the mob and not the biome. Some birch trees here, that might be good to remember. Ooh, pumpkins. Yeah, okay. I was thinking that. Oh, I'm going back. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to follow the trail this way. This will take me back to my base. And yeah, I also try and pick up gravel along the way. See, in current Minecraft, ponds like this usually have gravel instead of dirt in them. So it's kind of a good habit to get into, to check just ponds. Oh, also, clay. There was a point in time where clay was the rarest brick in Minecraft. The rarest block. So, if you found clay, you were extremely lucky. Or you used a seed, because the chance of it generating was like so ridiculously low that it was absurd. And the fact that your terrain generation was finite meant that finding clay was like next to impossible. So you would have to use a seed to find clay, or if you just find it naturally, you're extremely lucky. Then you might find a spawn. I had a world that was a clay spawn, and you spawned on top of clay, and then after you collected the clay, you got like 8 balls of clay. So you could make 2 brick blocks. So the brick block was like the rarest block in the game by far, and it had this really weird texture bug where, like, from a distance it would look like it was flickering and it would hurt your eyes as you were walking. I don't know why the lines would like almost move, and it would hurt your eyes. It looked awful. But it was like a flex to build a whole brick building, because, or not a brick building, but even like a brick cube, because the chances of you finding clay, it was like so insanely low that it was like there was no point in even trying. And if you somehow have clay, then it's like, wow, how did you do that? But there were also dupes back then. Not sure if any dupes still work. I'm just gonna break my shovel. Tired of carrying around an empty shovel. So if there are any dupes that still work, because there used to be a dupe bug where your crafting table would like drop more than what it was supposed to and stuff. Can't remember exactly how you did it, but we duped TNT back in the day. I also used it to dupe clay, and I tried to convince everybody that I found it legitimately, and everyone was like, I don't care about clay. And I was like, you probably don't know. You probably don't know how hard it is to get clay. Oh, there's some gravel. Yeah, I was dumb. I was a dumb young adult. I just thinking that like just having a clay building was a flex. Or not a clay building, but a brick building. Because you had to find it, then you had to smelt it, then you had to have enough. You know, so it was a pretty complicated process to get even the most basic clay building. And it used to upset me because I used to want a brick building for like a brick kennel for the dogs, but you couldn't have it. But then they come out with stone bricks a little while later, probably a decent-ish amount of time later, they come out with stone bricks, and I've never looked at brick blocks ever again. Stone bricks are just better. Pretty certain though that this world was pre-stone bricks, because if there were stone bricks when I made that, I would have made it out of stone bricks. I would not have made this out of... This tower would probably look so much better made out of stone brick. But that would be a really cool project, because I love this water towel. Water towel? I can't get my words past my tongue today, man. I love this water tower. It's this is so, you know, if you got rid of everything and just left this, like, that would be what this world is to me, that water tower. So if I could change it to stone bricks, that would be really cool. Let's see if I can make this concrete. No, but I can make coarse dirt. Where is concrete? Is it a decoration? Oh, I didn't know that made a magma block. I wonder if that's still true. Terracotta, no. Concrete powder, here we go. So... okay, it makes 8, that's not bad. But you need dye, right? Is that lapis? I'm sure that's a lapis lazuli. Light blue. I kind of like blue and red. They're kind of my colors, if you couldn't tell. And I've just always had a thing for blue and red, I guess. For as long as I remember. It's classic. I always like how it looks. I don't know. Don't know why. I don't know what it is about blue and red. I should make a second red bed so that this is symmetrical. Why did I never ever ever consider that a second bed would look so... it would look perfect. I feel so dumb. It's like the penny finally dropped, but like 12 years later, it's such an odd feeling. Do I not have any wood? There's a plank. One singular plank. Okay, I'm gonna have to rearrange my inventory because a lot of this stuff is completely unnecessary. Like, I don't need to be carrying all this around. Pardon me, I'm very full of gas today. It's one of those days. No, I need that. Friggin' stripped oak, can't turn it into regular log. Grr. Angry. Okay, let's chop some trees. And hopefully not forget what I was doing while I was out there. Chat, please remind me. What was I doing? I forgot already. I haven't even got to the trees yet and I've forgotten what I was doing the trees for. Oh, see, this is how useless I am. I keep thinking, oh, it's hard to get birch. I have no birch. If I want birch, I can't make birch. Like when I'm not playing. And then I forget my orchard is made entirely out of birch. Very clever. I am clever man. Oh yeah, I'm making a bed, right? That's what I'm doing. Oh, we got a bit of a lag spike there. Ugh! What's going on? That is hurting my eyes. Can you please stop lagging? Please? Thank you. If it's hurting my eyes, I dread to think how it's making you guys feel. Hey, I was almost part of the song there. Bed. White bed? Oh yeah, you have to dye them now, don't you? Beds were always just red. Like, they didn't... you couldn't dye beds. It was a surprisingly late feature they added to Minecraft, was dyeing beds. Changing the colour of your bed. Because beds were just red. Alright. Take the thing, make it die. I wanna die. Do I have to make it with red dye? Please don't tell me I have to make it with red dye. So I'm going to have to get more wool otherwise. Oh, I have to make it with red wool. Okay, so I do have to make it with red dye. I just have to get wool. Okay, I've got shears. I've got... I could get some more rose red. If I can find a sheep, I can do it. Ah, Minecraft. The side quest. Do they ever end? No. The answer is no. They do not end. This game is just side quests that you come up with on your own. That's all it is. The game will never just be like, do this. You're like, no, you have to think. Or not think, but just be like, I need to do this now, and just send yourself on a wild goose chase. Okay, so even if I somehow only get 1 wool out of 3 sheep, I'll have enough for a red bed. Now comes finding the sheep. Am I going to be able to do that? See, the thing is with this version of the game is if an animal couldn't move so far, like beyond a certain amount of space, it would just never despawn. So if animals got stuck in a certain part of your world and couldn't despawn, you'd reach the spawn limit, so you'd end up wandering around and never finding any animals. I'm really hoping that that's not the case. I'm really hoping that I'll wander around and find some animals. So yeah, fingers crossed for that. I also need to figure out what on earth that is. Like, why is that tree half made of wood? Seems like a strange thing to do to a tree. Come on, there's gonna be a sheep somewhere. Give me the sheep. That's Zambono. Drowned Zambono. If he's allowed to spawn, then the sheep should be allowed to spawn too. I also don't know if animals can spawn. Okay, maybe they can. I was going to say I don't know if animals can spawn on top of snow. Because what they would do is they would spawn in a bunch. Like those chickens just spawned in a bunch of 3. There's a sign over there. That's interesting. I wonder what it says. Please don't say something that's going to make me have a bad time. Lots of ice. How very nice. Yeah, okay. Definitely had a thing for... There's also just randomly lava there. I had a thing for just placing signs in places, apparently. To give my thoughts. I guess I'm just a loud thinker. I can't help it. I guess I need to be talking. There's another sign. Roses are red, violets are violet, not blue. Yeah. There's another sign! Why are there so many signs? Is that a house? Oh, hold on a second. This is the beach house. It's the beach house. From the other episode, I don't know if you saw the other episode or not. There was a time where I was in the beach house and was like, oh, I found the beach house. I couldn't remember how to get back. I guess I placed signs as a way to guide myself, huh? It's a clever idea. The shame... Oh wait, maybe there's wool in this house. Beach house, quite far away. Oh, you found me, now feed me, optional. Is that wool? Yes! I could also just cannibalize the bed that's right next to me. But I don't think I'll do that. I'll make a whole new bed. Oh wait, no, I need to dye it first. My throat is kind of sore. I wonder if I'm going to be having the cold. Really hope not. had a bad toe, and that's starting to get better. Starting to feel better. But it would suck if I then got ill. As soon as I started to feel better. I like to go outside. I have a pretty big outdoor hobby that I like to spend as much of my time doing as possible. And the good weather is the best time to do it. Like now, it's like 18 degrees. Celsius, by the way. I'm from the UK. I use Celsius. So, perfect temperature to go out and enjoy yourself. Any hotter than this, I feel like it's pushing it to me. I like it to be hot, but not so hot that I feel like I'm sweating and drowning in sweat and can't, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm overheating all the time. I like when it's warm, but not so warm that you can't cool down if you need to. So yeah, I wonder if I should reveal my outdoor hobby. Maybe I'll save it for another video. I feel like if I tell everything that's in my brain right now, one, you won't wonder about it. Like, the people viewing this might sit and think, I wonder what that hobby he does. And then someone might ask me in the future, and then I'll tell them, and then it'll be like, hey, you asked me, I'm going to tell you. But if I just tell you, there'll be no reason for you to ask. So I'll keep it to myself, but I will divulge the information that it needs to be warm outside. Or not warm. It doesn't need to be warm. That's a lie. It just needs to be dry outside. And I like for it to be daytime. Actually, no. I think I like nighttime more for this thing that I do. But it's kind of antisocial to be doing what I do. Post your best guesses in the comments if you feel like leaving comments. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm just obsessed with having you guys speaking to me. I feel like in a strange way we all have a little back and forth, and it makes it more fun for me. If you're genuinely interested, you know, ask. I would love to answer. What on earth? I have to check out in there afterwards. That was really weird looking. I think I've walked to the ends of the earth looking for a sheep. Basically, didn't find a single one, but somehow found enough wool. I don't know how I haven't got a sheep farm. I feel like something that 100% should happen. I've got a pig farm over there with only 2 pigs in it. I think sheep are definitely more important. Because pigs don't give you wool. Or at least I don't think they do. There we go. Should we sleep on this side? That fills me with a satisfaction because I'd never even... This one even looks dirtier, look. This is crazy. Is that because it's the old bed and it hasn't updated the texture? It looks different. That's insane. I love that. I think that's really cool. Okay, now I feel like that side quest was worthy of this whole video. Really strange. I don't know what else to do. If you have any ideas what you want to see in the next one, do let me know. If you want to ask me anything, I'll do my best to answer. And yeah, thank you for watching. I know I didn't really accomplish much. I mean, I kind of upgraded this kennel a little bit, but it's only a little building. But I'm getting to that stage now where I really don't know what to do next. I mean, I did say about upgrading this water tower, and I feel like if I start with that, I'll finish it, and then I'll absolutely not have anything left. The redstone building I really don't want to do because I don't know what to do with it. Oh yeah, I need to make the concrete. See, I can't be trusted. I did this whole thing to go get concrete. And then for some reason went, oh, I need a red bed. And then my brain is like, oh, you did it. You accomplished the task. And like, but I didn't even make the concrete. And I could have very easily just completely forgotten about that. And I would have been like, bye guys. What was the point of this episode? I was going to start making concrete for this redstone building and I just never did it, and I would have forgot and I would have never done it, so I'm glad I remembered. Better late than never, I suppose. Wait, that's wool. Where's the concrete? Here it is. Red concrete! I think maybe blue concrete for like the wiring, or maybe green. No, I can't use green. I don't have any cactus. Ah. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll do this. Right? Because I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it in this video. But if I do that, that will remind me of my concrete idea. So I'll walk past and go, why is that there? And it will remind me, because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know when I can do the next episode. I have a very busy month. Easter time is just generally a busy time of year for me. So, you know, I'll post when I'm able to. And I'll keep trying to bring you interesting Minecraft Xbox 360 nostalgic stuff. But not only that, if there's a game on the Xbox 360 that you would be interested in watching me play, please let me know. If there's something that you want me to play along with, yeah, definitely let me know, because I am looking for Xbox 360 games to play and do recordings of. I just play them in my spare time anyways. So, you know, it'd be cool to record them sometimes and, you know, give you more of what you might want. Also other things. I have other things. I have current consoles and stuff. But I feel like for now I'm enjoying the Xbox 360. So if there's anything on Xbox 360 specifically that you want to see, let me know and I'll see what I can do about getting it. I have a legitimate Xbox and it isn't hacked or JTagged or any of that stuff. So like, if you suggest something that's outrageously expensive, it's just not going to happen. But I want to play a game called Infinite Undiscovery. I've been playing Lost Odyssey in my own time. Infinite Undiscovery is an RPG that I played maybe through the first disc when I was younger, and like then my life kind of went turned upside down and lots of crazy stuff happened, and here we are 13 years later. So it would be nice to revisit that game. I know where I can get that game. It's only a couple of pounds. Still UK, remember, British governor. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll upload a little faster the next one, but we'll see. I'll check in when I'm able to. And thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this episode, to be honest with you. It's kind of been a bit of a blur. But as always, it's fun to just sit and talk and do some little improvements to my old world. It's really taking shape. You know, that roof? The kennel, you can't really see it, but so different, such a minor change. This, 100%, I want to change this into stone bricks. That's going to be a long episode. Maybe even the bridge. Maybe I'll even upgrade the bridge, and it will just fundamentally be the same thing but different. Like, just better. It'll be the same thing but better, and we've all got that to look forward to. But then after that, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll let this world rest in a pocket of time and start a whole new one, a new Xbox 360 Minecraft world, and see if I can reach the end. So that would be, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Why is there glass on this roof? Oh, that's where the wheat is. Okay. But yeah, you're going to need your console or your phone, your device now. If you're relaxing or doing something else, you're going to need to pick it up, and you're going to need to find another video to watch / study to / relax / whatever to. I haven't thought of the title for this one, but I think one of the comments said that they were sitting in water, so this one might be Minecraft Xbox 360 nostalgic to sit in water to. But yeah guys, thank you for watching so much, thank you for the comments, as I've said a million times, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you watch the Minecraft movie, let me know what you think about it. Okay? Bye.